What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another game night with Xander Scullion. I'm, of course, Xander Scullion, and we're gonna play some video games today. I hope everyone's doing it. Hope everyone is having a great Monday. I can't talk. This is gonna be a great stream. Very fantastic stream. I'm going to try to tackle the human language. It's been a long day. It hasn't really been a long day. I feel like the day's been really short. Like, I feel like I lost an hour. Anyway, hope you guys are having a great, fantastic Monday. I hope you guys had a really good weekend. The seasons are starting to change and pollen is out, so I do apologize. I was MIA last week. I was sick, pollen, everything was groggy. Again, thank you guys for hopping on. Let me know how the audio levels are. If everything's like too loud, that'd be good to know. But yeah, so I didn't do any videos last week. I didn't do any streams last week. I was just feeling really bad, and yeah, it sucked. It sucked. I don't get sick often, so tonight's game, and I put in more, and the reason I would just put in more because, guys, I have like ADHD. I go through games like crazy sometimes. Like, I will try to stick to a game in a stream, and I've gotten a lot better. If you guys watched my earlier streams that I did like a year ago, Down Phoenix can vouch for me. I was like a squirrel. I was like a squirrel when you would watch me play. I would play a game for, like, to me it would feel like 10 minutes, but it was in reality like 2-3 minutes, and it's like boom, playing another game. So the game tonight is going to be Dragon Ball Adventure Advance or Advance Adventure, one of those two. But that's going to be a really fun game, super underrated, a game I had no idea existed until I got into the power of emulation, because yeah, I didn't know about the game. It wasn't until I got like I got a Raspberry Pi 3 and it had Game Boy Advance games on it, and that was one of the games. I was thinking either this game or Dragon Ball Revenge of King Piccolo on the Wii. I did a review of that game a while ago, a couple of years ago. Really fun game. So I was like, oh, I could do one of those, but I never did download it, so that's not on the menu. Maybe we'll jump into the Nintendo and play Dragon Power, which is like the first Dragon Ball game. It was called Dragon Power here in the US. Yeah. All right, so we're going to go into mainness. Man, I am wide. Look how wide I am right now. Let's shrink me down a little bit. get the music down, and we're gonna play some Dragon Ball. Good stuff. So this is on the Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Advance, the more I explored the library of the Game Boy Advance, the more I realized how good of a console, the handheld console, it was. I mean, it really was almost like having a mini SNES in some ways. So we're just gonna go. So you got different. You got hard, you got regular, you got easy. I'm just gonna go regular. Once upon a time, deep in the mountains, a great adventure was about to begin. So this is like, this whole game's supposed to be the whole Dragon Ball saga condensed into 15 stages, which is pretty impressive. Yeah. So if you guys have never seen the original Dragon Ball, I highly recommend it. I'm actually a bigger fan of Dragon Ball than I am Dragon Ball Z. Don't get me wrong, I love Dragon Ball Z. I do. But Dragon Ball has this special place in my heart, man. Like, there was something about the comedy as well as like the martial arts and fight scenes that I thought blended really, really well. Where like Dragon Ball Z got like a little too sci-fi and made sense out of everything. Like, I like the fact that, you know, we didn't know what Goku was. He was just this mystical kid. Then he was like, oh, he's a Saiyan, you know? Same thing with like Piccolo. It's like, oh, he's a demon. Nah, he's a Namek. He's an alien. But yeah, I really like the stories of Dragon Ball. I liked how some of the biggest arcs were just completely stupid in some ways. It was like the rabbit boss, like that. What was it? He was like turning people into vegetables or something. Oh my god. This game surprisingly has a lot of controls for like a Game Boy Advance game. Has like a really cool fighting system, which I don't get me wrong, I love beat 'em ups. I really love beat 'em ups, but sometimes they get kind of boring. Where like I feel like games like this or most recent like River City Girls or Fighting Rage is so underrated. Those beat 'em ups, they have such a good palette of move sets that it doesn't get boring. There's some beat 'em ups I can't go back to. They just haven't aged well. Like, I respect them, but I'm just like, nah, I don't feel like playing it. The voices is like the Japanese voice acting, which I didn't get used to until Dragon Ball Super. When Dragon Ball Super came out, I remember watching it online right when it was like subtitles. So it'd be like the Japanese voice acting, and it threw me off so hard because at first, you know, I was so used to, you know, the American voice acting, whether it was from Funimation or Ocean. Oh no! Oh, come on! Dang it! Or the like Ocean dubs. So to hear like Goku with such a high-pitched voice really threw me off. But I tell you, like after watching Dragon Ball Super in Japanese, then it was like weird for me to hear the like American voice acting because I was so accustomed to the Japanese voice of Goku. It's really weird. Oh, nice. I got some dinner. I haven't eaten it yet. I just, what I did is I did some, like hamburger, you know, it's like some barbecue hamburger with some mashed potatoes. I'm like, oh, let's keep it simple. But what threw me in a loop today, because I got, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I bought that, or I bought it a couple days ago on Amazon. Just got the copy today, and I've only played like less than an hour of it, and it was because of chicken salad. Yeah, I hadn't eaten all day. I was like, man, I want to eat some chicken salad sandwiches, and I made like 2 really good sized chicken salad sandwiches. Ate those, and I fell asleep for 3 hours. Yep. Lost like 3 hours of my day because of chicken salad. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to stream tonight. I don't really want to stream Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I kind of just want to play that for myself, you know? Kind of like how I did Infinite Wealth. And I know I streamed a little bit of Infinite Wealth, and it was fun. But those games, like I kind of like just immersing myself. Oh, God. But yeah, so I did beat Infinite Wealth, and it was fantastic. The only gripe I had with Infinite Wealth was towards the end. It felt very, very padded. You know, there was like a lot of fights towards the end of Infinite Wealth that I was just like, come on, this is getting a little excessive. But yeah, I kind of just made my characters really OP, so it didn't take me long to beat the game. So much I didn't do though. There's so much I didn't finish. I'm trying to get that hamburger. Oh, nice. You know what I've been thinking, honestly? I mean, I've had this laptop of mine. I've had it for a couple years, since like, I think it was like before the pandemic. It was like 2020 at least. No, it was at least when Final Fantasy 7 Remake came out. That was like, what, 2019? Because I got that game around the same time I got my new laptop. But honestly, like, I'm thinking about just getting a mini PC. I've been seeing all these videos of like mini PCs, and I'm using one for tonight with the emulation. And you know, it's okay. Oh God, I almost died right there. It does the job. I would rather do it for emulation than, I don't think it would be as capable for video editing. So I'm gonna get another one. And I'm like, you know, that's going to be like my workstation. Like, because that's really all I want. I want something that I can, you know, edit videos and produce my music. And that's it. And I was like, man, you know, a mini PC, you can get one now for like a decent one for like $400. It's crazy. Yeah, the fighting gets excessive, but like I said, like, it's got such a good, so I haven't unlocked all the moves yet. You get that little super move there, but I haven't even learned the Kamehameha yet. So yeah, you can get like little items like that. It's pretty cool. You have a magic bar that fills up, and then you can do your little super move. Like right now I do that little super pole twirl. Yeah. Oh, that was, ooh, that was cinema right there. Ooh, that was a nice little hit. I could have totally seen this on the Super Nintendo though. Like, oh my gosh. You know, when I think about Dragon Ball, I think about, you know, you had those cartoons that would come in like early in the mornings. Like for me, it was like Dragon Ball, Ronin Warriors, Ultra 7, like Ultraman 7. And these shows would come on at like 6, maybe 5:30 in the morning, and you would watch them excessively. And then all of a sudden, that show would disappear and be replaced by Rocky and Bullwinkle. And that is why I absolutely hate Rocky and Bullwinkle. I've never watched a single episode. I have nothing against, like, if I met someone, then they were like, oh, I love Rocky and Bullwinkle, I wouldn't judge them or anything. I'd be like, man, that's cool, good on you. But I just can't support Rocky and Bullwinkle, because it was either, now sometimes it wasn't Rocky and Bullwinkle, sometimes it was like Johnny Quest, and I can live with Johnny Quest, or Speed Racer. All right, cool, we're off to the races. But freaking Rocky and Bullwinkle, holy crap, man. I'd be watching, you guys remember there was a Mutant League football cartoon, and I would be watching that, and boom, all of a sudden you're not watching Mutant League football on WB. You're watching Rocky and Bullwinkle. I think it was just something with my like TV networking. Because I had such a weird cable television company. Like, I remember for a long time there was a channel that would switch. It was Comedy Central and VH1, which is like, what the hell? it'd be like at a certain time of the day, it would be Comedy Central, and another part of the day it would be VH1. So sometimes I would miss South Park, and I'd be like, what the fuck? But then it'd be like, oh, but it's being replaced by VH1. This is like behind the music. Yeah, there was a Mutant League Football cartoon. They even had a toy line. The main guy, like the main good guy, like hero or whatever, he looked a lot like Casey Jones. Like it was a really cool. It's what I call Sunday morning cartoons. You had Saturday morning cartoons. That was your Looney Tunes, your Sonic AM, you know, those shows, DuckTales or Darkwing Duck. Those were like the nice Saturday morning cartoons, where you had Sunday morning cartoons that were like, you didn't really have anything else to do during the day. And, you know, I'm talking to all the folks that grew up before the internet. You know, Sundays, like, there was nothing on TV. Unless you were in the sports, there was nothing on TV. So you'd watch these Sunday morning cartoons, and it would be Mutant League Football. It would be King Arthur, Knights of the Realm, Conan the Barbarian. And then it would go on to Freakazoid, and Earthworm Jim. You know, those were Sunday morning cartoons. Earthworm Jim, that was a very weird cartoon. Apparently the voice actor for Earthworm Jim was the same guy that's the voice of Homer Simpson. And you definitely hear it. You hear it. You're like, yeah, that guy sounds a lot like Homer. Anyway, what are we doing here? I've been kind of autopiloting this game, and apparently we just ran to Oolong. Oh man, that freaking DuckTales. Yeah, I misspoke on DuckTales. I was thinking, yeah, because DuckTales was like an afternoon. That was an afternoon cartoon, as well as Tailspin and Rescue Rangers and Darkwing Duck. I totally spoke out of turn on that. Yeah, it's funny, man. Like, you really think about, we had categories of cartoons. Everyone talks about Saturday morning cartoons, and those were all fine and well. But we had like the morning cartoons. We had the like staying home from school cartoons. We had you know, the Sunday morning cartoons. They all had their own category. Like, it's crazy. Pretty cool. I'm on top of Nimbus. So my thumbnail was cracking me up, and it's one of the reasons why I used it, because it was one of those, you know when the AI pictures got really big, and everyone was like, I did a couple of them, and that one came up, and I'm like, oh, why? I look guilty in that picture. I look like I ate someone's whole cake. They're like, hey, what happened to Sunday's bump cake? And I'm over there in the corner. I'm over there in the corner, like, just being guilty as hell. I ate this whole sponge cake by myself, watching Knights of the Realm. Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat Knights of the Defenders of the Realm on the USA Network. Those were Sunday morning cartoons. Officially, like, I watched those on Sundays. Those weren't Saturday morning cartoons. How's it going, BioPhoenix? I know. You know, when I heard about Akira Toriyama's passing, I was, you know, I've been really sick. I'm still, like, you know, trying to catch my breath, seasonal allergies, but I was on a lot of NyQuil, and I thought it was a fever dream. Like, I really did. I was like, man, I thought I had dreamt that I woke up and found out, because it sounded like some weird, you know, when you're sick and you start having those weird lucid dreams, it sounds like one of those dreams, like one of those random, like, I get back to work and everyone's like, how are you feeling? I'm like, I'm feeling great, man. I had this dream that Akira Toriyama passed away, you know? So when I first heard it, I was just like, that's what it felt like to me. And I went to sleep and I woke up and I went on TikTok or Facebook or one of those two and saw all the tributes. And oh man, respect the Yamcha, dude. This is when Yamcha was fucking badass. But anyway, excuse my French. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Really couldn't believe it. And you know, I had a moment just the other day. I had a moment I want to talk about on stream. I was inside of a department store and I was getting some stuff. I was getting razors to like shave my head or whatever. And I saw this dude wearing a Dragon Ball shirt. And I'm not the kind of, I'm very reserved when I'm out in public. Like I don't really do a whole lot, but something like, you know, because of Akira Toriyama passing, I saw the dude in the Dragon Ball shirt and I was like, hey man, I like your shirt. And you know, he was kind of, it was almost like he was kind of like surprised too. He's like, oh man, thanks. And I'm like, yeah, much respect, dude. And then I'm like walking away and I'm like thinking, that's the goal that we all need to have in life, man. Like Akira Toriyama was so influential that strangers will, you know, for maybe a second, get out of their comfort zone and have like a personal, like not even just a cordial moment because of a common interest of like someone's art and expression. That, wow, that is such a profound thing to think about. As like Yamcha beats the hell out of me. Yeah, it was hearing the passing of Akira Toriyama was like when I heard the passing of like you know, Jason David Frank and Kevin Conroy last year. You know, or maybe it was a year before. I can't remember. I remember we lost like both of them around the same month. And apparently, I'm not big into Inuyasha, but apparently the voice actress for the cat passed away, which is really sad. This comes to man, we're all getting older, man. Like it's, you know, I'm in my 30s. When I started YouTube, I was 27. I'm 38 now. And there's like so much stuff that I think about even back then when I used to create content. I look back and I'm just like, man, who cares, man? We're getting older. It's crazy. Sort of look at stuff differently. Anyway, what did Goku find through here? Yamcha's, Bulma's checking out Yamcha. Man, she dropped him really quick after Vegeta, though. That was another game that I was thinking about streaming. Legacy of Goku on the Game Boy Advance. I have Legacy of Goku and Legacy of Goku 2, I believe. Goku and the others. Well, that was way too fast. I couldn't read that. Yeah, it's the Ox King. Ox King kind of came and went, man. Chi-Chi's dad. You know, I'm really wondering what Dragon Quest 12 was going to be like now. You know? Because you got to think about this Dragon Quest that comes out. It's going to be like, I don't know if Akira Toriyama did any art for it. We don't even know what kind of like direction, because they said they want to go in a different direction. But the composer passed away too. So the composer and the main art guy, director, like what's this? It really kind of makes me nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I just hope they do it justice, you know. Last delivery, then home. Damn, Phoenix, I'm picturing you doing like the crazy deliveries, like an Infinite Wealth. You're like you're pulling out your phone and like texting this while you're like doing a somersault over like a freaking SUV, grabbing street tacos and throwing them in people's mouths. What a rush. Oh man, Master Roshi's teaching me the Kamehameha. Kid, you know exactly, are you? Woo! So you're Gohan's son, aren't you? By the way, how is Gohan getting along? Grandpa died a long time ago. He what? I see. How about you come to my house and I train you? That's my best Master Roshi impression. I don't do impressions as much as I used to. When I was younger, man, I have recordings. I have like cassette tapes of myself like trying to do voices. And I don't do it as much as I used to. Yeah, I mean that Dragon Quest. Like, here's the thing about Akira Toriyama too, because like Dragon Quest. Oh yeah, you know, there's I need to like show you guys the picture. I don't know how to show you guys, but anyway, there's a picture of me like because I wear sandals in the summer. So there's a picture I'm like wearing like cargo shorts and sandals, and my beard had grown out, and I was like, I feel like freaking Master Roshi. I don't like flip-flops. I wear like the sandals, the Velcro sandals. I don't like flip-flops. I don't like the plastic thing that goes in between your toes. That feels really weird. And the whole time I feel like I'm trying to curl my toes to hold on to this flap that just keeps hitting the ground. I'm not a fan of that. So I wear flip-flops, or not flip-flops, sandals. Never worn Crocs though. I don't think I'll ever get that far. Even though I did see these Crocs that look kind of like, ooh, they look kind of like Godzilla slippers, like Godzilla feet. Like, it wasn't Godzilla feet, just looked kind of like it. And I'm like, man, I might rock these one day. Oh man, stay away from that. The only complaint I would have about the controls in this game is it's really hard to run. To run in this game, you hit the direction that you want to go twice, like really fast, and usually that doesn't bother me. Like, a lot of games do it. But there's like a little delay. Maybe it's the emulation, but it's kind of hard to trigger it sometimes. Like, I feel kind of sluggish. Well, that dog came out of nowhere, dude. Oh man, he got the whole pack. Yeah, I just don't see myself wearing Crocs, man. I feel like, you know, I already wear stuff that like I thought was super lame years ago. Like, there was a time I was like, man, I don't wear sweatpants. I was that person, like I wouldn't wear PJ pants in Walmart. Like, I'm like, no, I'm not walking in wearing PJ pants in Walmart. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but that's just not me. But like now, dude, I love my sweatpants. Freaking love sweatpants. I like shorts a lot more now. There's something down there. I'm really scared. Okay. That kind of worried me for a second, dude. There's an extra life there. An extra man. The secret to video games. You always got an extra man. Got one on the foot. Anyway. These guys make me think of that really annoying robot in Dragon Ball GT. Can't remember his name, like Jiro or Gino or something like that. Hated that character. Dragon Ball GT was a very weird series. Like, it had moments that it was like really cool. Like, oh god. Yeah, see, I would always, but I will say this, Down Phoenix, when it comes to jeans, those like those jeans they have now that are like stretched, dude, those are freaking comfy. Like I'm wearing spandex. I love them. I have like these black pants that I wear when I play shows, freaking skin tight. Like they're pretty tight, but they're comfy. Yeah, I don't know why we're talking about pants here. Yeah, the freaking Dark Dragons in GT, that was freaking cool. I liked it more than like the Baby Saga was cool. The Baby Saga in GT was like the love letter to like Z fans, like folks that really love Dragon Ball Z. Like the Baby Saga, that's for you, you know. I like the last saga with the Dark Dragons because, you know, each dragon was like a wish that was previously in the show. So that was pretty cool. And I liked how like the fourth Dragon Ball, you know, Dragon, him and Goku, you know, they became friends, and I was like, man, that makes sense because that's the fourth Dragon Star, you know. That was his grandpa's Dragon Ball. It's like, man, great storytelling, man. Like I said, GT had its moments. GT wasn't like all the way bad. Yeah, the stretch is great. It really is. You're like, oh god, that was cheap. That was some Castlevania deaths right there. Oh man. Trying to get through this. Oh geez. Yeah, I am working on another episode of Play and Tell. I want to talk about Infinite Wealth, also World of Horror, and man, you know, I don't know if I'll talk about it in the episode, maybe I'll talk about it here, but I played that Princess Peach Showtime. I played the demo, and you know, it's just not for me, which I hate it because I was like, man, I really, the game looked really, really cool. And I was like, man, I really want to like it, but it was so basic and the frame rate was just bad. Like, it's like, I don't want to be that kind of person. It's like, oh, we need a new Switch, blah, blah, blah. You know, yes, it's true, but man, does that have to be that, obvious? It's like, wow. I thought it was like, because I've been playing PlayStation 5 so much, I thought maybe it was like my eyes adjusting to like the Switch graphics. But yeah. It was charming, but it wasn't fun. Like it felt just very basic. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to spend $60 on this. I still need to buy Mario RPG. Yeah, I mean the Switch did pretty good for a long time, but it was just like I noticed it with games like Link's Awakening, another game with like some of the Xenoblade Saga games. Of course, you know, people talk about Pokemon, but you know, there's been a lot of games, like even Kirby, there would be, you know, like stagnant background pictures, like you just, I don't know, you just really see it age. So yeah, I'm ready for a new Switch. I know everyone's talking about the PlayStation 5 Pro. Apparently, from what it sounds like it's just going to be better resolution, not so much performance. And I'm just like, you know, isn't that what usually pros are? You know, I feel like that the whole pro premises, like if the pro is like really good, just make it a new console. It's like, oh yeah, it's the PlayStation 5 Pro, which is like the PlayStation 6. Like, just make it the 6. So I think they purposely don't make it that powerful. Hey, just mow everyone down now. Those guys are pretty strong, considering I was like a beaming light running at them at speed of sound. Yeah, I really think the new Pokemon, I think that's going to be on the new Switch console. The new Nintendo console, I should say. I felt like they were going to have to do something, because I mean, Power World like opened up a lot of eyes, you know. I know some people, for some reason, some people were like really upset that Power World existed, and it was just like, man, we need competition, you know. And there's other like Pokemon style games that were really good. It's been out over the years. Think about, like, remember how crazy the Monster Rancher series is? Did I just die? No, I didn't die. Damn it, I died. Fuck. Then, dude, that was messed up. We think I was like, that was the end of the level. Oh shit. I kind of do want to play Dragon Power. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a long time since I played that one. Man, I remember when Funko Land opened in my town, the hot game that everybody wanted was Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. And Dragon Ball GT Final Bout, it wasn't released in America yet. Like, you had to import it. And people were like, yeah, man, I got my PlayStation modded so I can play Dragon Ball GT. You know, that was like such a big deal. And the game was like, and this was like 1999, I want to say. And the game was like $250. Like, it was expensive. That was a flex, dude. You're like a folk that had, you know, Dragon Ball GT on your modded PlayStation 1. It's pretty cool. The game wasn't really that good, though. Oh, I do have Total number 2 on here. I think I might have Ackman. Man, I forgot about Ackman. I think I do have that game on here. That's another really good side-scrolling game. Yeah, but I have like, I think I have Total number 1 and Total number 2. Yeah, this is getting intense. I want to see what's up here. Hey. Oh, sweet. Just died from a sneeze. I'm sorry. Like I said, I've been fighting these allergies, man. It's rough, and it's nighttime. You notice that, like, when you're sick, it's always worse at night. But if I would have streamed any other part of the day, then I would be lying to you guys saying it's game night. But no, Xander, it's like 10 in the morning. It's not game night. These guys didn't even know I was coming. Oh no, 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 no. Oh shit. I'll get back up. That's unfortunate. Oh. Dude had a big knife. I'd say a Dragon Ball Z game I haven't played, but I always hear folks say that wasn't good. That was the, you guys remember Dragon Ball Z Sagas? It was like supposed to be a, I think it was a turn-based RPG, which, I mean, there's a couple of different Dragon Ball RPGs that are out there, but I heard this one was really not that good. And I still haven't played Dragon Ball Kakarot. I tried to play Dragon Ball Fighters the other night. Forget about it. Forget it. The people online, I was like, you know, I'll play a couple games online, you know. Surely I'm not that bad. Oh my god, dude. It's like the only game that I was like, I looked forward to seeing myself get beat to a bloody pulp because it was, at least it was entertaining. People like killed me in the most like breathtaking art ever. I was just admiring it. Yeah, it was really bad, that game. Damn it. Oh, that was like an action co-op. I just remember a lot of people, like, there was a lot of hype for the game, and then when it came out, everyone was like, don't play it, it's awful. So I never played it. I remember I really liked Legacy of Goku on the Game Boy Advance. And I believe I had Legacy of Goku. Weren't there 3? I want to say there's 3 Legacy of Goku games. There's like 1 and 2, and then there was like Boo's Fury or something, or maybe Boo's for Fury was like 2. I can't remember. But I remember I played the first one and I really enjoyed it. And that was like, I think that one was all the way to the Frieza saga, I believe. Or just, I think it ended on the Sand saga. I can't remember. It's been so long. You know, I remember trying those back before they were like even translated. And they're okay. They're alright. Now, which ones did you guys like better when it came to the fighting, like Dragon Ball Z games? Did you like the Super Nintendo or the Genesis? Or should I say like Super Famicom and Mega Drive? Because they didn't make any over here. We were so behind on Dragon Ball, man. It's crazy. It's like, dude, you better make that jump. I'm finally getting this part done. That was very rude. All right. And Pilaf has a lot of people working for him, man. Ooh. Ooh. Come on. I'm just gonna try to run. That'd be... I wish it was like a block button. It's crazy to think like Dragon Ball Z ended in like 96, and I don't remember watching the Dragon Ball series until like the late 90s. Like we were so far behind. It was so weird. Cause I would see like Sega Saturn games with like Cell on it, and I'm like, Cell Saga just came out. Oh, that's weird. Pilaf the Great. I always liked Emperor Pilaf. He was one of my little favorite characters. My favorite like little villains that it would have. Right. Like beat the heck out of him before your health goes down. So I was playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Like I said, I played like maybe like an hour of it, and man, that game's gonna be fun. Like I really like the battle system. What's up, Nicholas? How's it going, man? Thanks for hopping on. General Blue was a lot of fun. That was another fun arc in Dragon Ball. I've been trying to like see exactly the best way of getting into it, but you know, I've never watched Dr. Slump. Never watched it. I've always known about Dr. Slump, but I've never watched the show. And apparently there are some like videos. I think like they said like on Tubi. Like I'm gonna have to check that out. Oh, come on. Oh, man. Just trucking. Hell yeah, dude. Just trucking. Now, Nicholas, I remember we were talking, you said trucking, it made me think of like on the road food, and just reminded me of like when we were talking about sushi. Now, earlier today, I ate a lot of chicken salad, and I took like a 3-hour nap. It like knocked me out. What's your thoughts on gas station chicken salad? I don't trust it. You know those sandwiches You know what I'm talking about? Those sliced sandwiches you get at the truck stops and gas stations. I just don't know about those. I've never gotten them. Boy, oh no. Oh, there's a Dr. Slump PS1 game that's translated. Ooh. Huh. Might have to check that out. I'm trying to just beat these guys. Get them. And then they want me to use my Kamehamehas like as much as possible. It's like, that's your new ability. This is the best way to beat the boss. How's the mic sound tonight, by the way? I haven't used my Rode Podcaster in a while. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna... I do like that I had the pop filter on it. I'm gonna try it out tonight. See how... I feel like it doesn't sound too much different than the Audio Technica mic that I usually use. Oh, come on. This kid had... Damn. Gas station pudding, hell yeah. God, do I have to get through that all over again? Let me see what other Akira Toriyama games I have on here, actually. That's why I put "and more." That's why I put "and more" on my live stream. I knew that would happen. So let's see what we got here, guys. Let's boop 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 boo. Get some music back going. Might take a short break. You can figure out what we're gonna do. I got some Akira Toriyama stuff all over here. All over. You can play some games. Alright. I'm gonna take a short break, go to the restroom, grab me a soda. We can talk amongst the chat. I'll be right back, guys. I'm back. Yes, I'm back. I had to get some peanut butter cookies. See, let me tell you guys something, okay? When I was sick, I almost died. I almost died in my sleep. I'm being serious. Like, I started getting my appetite back, and I made a Red Baron pizza. Ate that whole pizza. It was delicious. It's like, oh my God, I haven't eaten food in like, you know how it is when you get a cold for like 2 or 3 days and you don't eat anything, like nothing tastes good. You eat soup and you're just like, oh, it's just like hot water. You're putting like tons of hot sauce in there. And that day that you finally get to eat, and you eat that, burger, I always go for something nice and greasy, which I shouldn't. And this is why. Because I ate this greasy pizza, I went to sleep, and I woke up choking. Like, I felt like I was drowning from like indigestion and heartburn. No joke. It was scary. It scared the bejesus out of me. I was like, I'm going to sleep on my side in case I vomit in my sleep. What a way to go, though. Wouldn't that be something? Hey, guys. You guys remember watching Xander Scully? Yeah, he died. He choked on pizza grease. What a gamer. Oh, that would be, you just gotta laugh at it. You gotta laugh at that kind of stuff, because that's just, it's not the first time I almost died from choking. Yeah, I don't think I had COVID. I don't think it was, because when I had COVID, it was a lot worse. This, I don't know, maybe a mild case. I just know I felt like poop. Felt terrible, but I'm still kind of like, ugh. Like I said earlier. Yeah, what a way to go. Freaking pizza grease. I'm telling you. Let's see what we got here. So I got the music going on in the background. Let me turn the music off. Oop. All right. Sorry, I had to do a little bit of technical stuff. We're going to find Dragon Power, because I know I had this. I haven't played Dragon Power in so long, I don't even remember I even like it. Might like the idea. Dragon Power. Ooh. Turtle Hermit. Oh, Goku, get the crystal ball. That's obviously Bulma. I can't skip this, I'm sorry. Yeah, they really did something to Goku in this version. The monkey. It looks more like the what was Goku based off? It was like the Monkey King. It looks a lot more like the Monkey King than Goku. Get me in there. Oh. Let's keep punching. Punching and kicking. He'll die eventually. Oh yeah, he's gone. Oh, that's messed up. I won the match and she gets kidnapped? That's messed up. Yeah, take it out on that guy. Oh, what's that? Oh wow. Crazy man, he just had some cocaine. Look at Oh wow. Just got that white substance and he had crazy legs. Furry, man, I am trying. Yeah, your life drains quick in those fights. I'm trying to get to this girl as fast as I can. was trying to see if there's like a timer, but I don't see anything, so I think I'm good. Get in there. Whoa, she's all right now. What's up, gaming chick? Yeah, we were playing the Game Boy Advance Dragon Ball game, and then I was like, you know what? I'm playing some Dragon Power. Oh, look at that! I died. So what I'm doing is I'm just going through. I'm just going through my collection of games and seeing what exactly has some Akira Toriyama and playing it, checking it out. Let me, can I continue? I think I had to exit the game. Oh, that was weird. Alright, so, of course you got the Dragon Warrior games. Oh, Act-Man. Let's see if we got that on the Super Nintendo. That's a good one. No. Dang, I need to add that on there. Yup. Need to put that on there. Okay. I'm gonna get a PlayStation, play some Tobal. Oh yeah. We all listen to that battle music. Tobal number 2. Good stuff. Go Act-Man. Ah, that's why I couldn't find it. I bet it was there. We'll go back to it. We're gonna play some PlayStation for now. Oh my gosh. I was telling the chat earlier, gaming chick, because I remember I texted you and showed you I got the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I only played like 50 minutes of it because I had some really good chicken salad and it knocked me out for 3 hours. Just put me out. What game was that? This mode. You remember it had like a... Let's try the RPG. There's like an RPG mode in this game. I like to play as a robot. Well, this game should look really good too, because I have like... I think I have too many textures on, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, Dragon Warrior. Wow, I didn't know that. That music though, that's some good music. Let's go. Oh yeah. Can I talk to him? Oh yeah. I have to go fight these monsters. Just open up this door. Oh yeah, he did. I'll have to check that out. This is, I liked I admittedly I haven't really played a whole lot of Tobal number 2. I played a lot of Tobal number 1 though. Like I haven't played a whole lot of this RPG. Like that's why I'm kind of like I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm not even controlling my running here. He's running on his own. There he goes. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the... Oh, I'm at the... Oh, let me just reset the game. I'm just gonna go back to like the normal fighting. I don't want to... I'm just not feeling the RPG model thing going on right now. Whoa, jeez, we almost had a casualty, guys. A microphone got all in my face. Oh, that's a short right there. It's the only thing. That's another reason why I don't use this microphone that much. Is because it's a very heavy microphone. Oh. Yeah, I'll have to be careful I don't get spoiled. I'll tell you another like really cool Square Enix or Squaresoft fighting game. And that was Guys. Guys was a lot of fun. Ready? Well, yeah, let's go. I always thought the fighting animations of this game was like so much better, like compared to like Virtual Fighter or even Tekken. Like I feel like the fighting animations really get in this game. Like you can feel the weight of the punches. Dang, dude. Man. Oh, that's cheap. That was cheap. Well, it's crazy that we're starting to see that come back. We're starting to see that come back with like indie games. Like indie games are starting to like reminisce of 64 and PlayStation 1 games. It's pretty crazy. See if I can at least get a ring out because I want to die. Maybe. Oh, that was close. Oh yeah, Vincent. No joke. But then Guys didn't have an adventure mode that was like similar to Tobal. Like if I'm not mistaken, I feel like it did. I remember I never owned, I don't think I ever owned it. I think I may have just rented it. Man, she is kicking my butt. It's like when I played Dragon Ball Fighters earlier this week. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play Dragon Ball Fighters. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Man, those players are no joke, man. It's like Marvel vs. Capcom players with energy drinks. Ready? Fight! Ah, that's what I was thinking. I thought I had adventure mode. This girl's kicking my butt, guys. Man, jeez. I don't think I'm good with this old man. Continue. Yeah, we'll continue. Oh, I don't want to play as him, though. Ready? I don't like the fact that I have to keep resetting the game. There's got to be a better way. Let's see. Let's try to see if Go-Go Ackman. Let's see if that's on my list. Close. Oh, yep. There we go. That was one I put on there because I don't have it. I don't have it scraped. Yeah, the animation, the Tobal number 1 and Tobal number 2, the animation was just so fluid. This game's cool. It's like Dracula Trunks. Oh yeah. Yeah, I played a little bit of it. I really wish they would have kept the Outrun or Super Hang-On on there, man. I was kind of bummed out they didn't have any racing games on Infinite Wealth. Oh gosh, she has the B technique. That's what you were doing in Rebirth as well. Oh, he's on my side. I'm like trying to hit him. Yeah, punch the little cherubs. I feel like I missed out on a lot of cool stuff. I might want to go back. Let's see. Yeah, see? Look at all that cool stuff. Nice, we got a gun. Awesome. This just feels cruel. Oh, really? Oh, I'm gonna have to see what he looks like. I still need to, man, I still need to get, oh, I didn't mean to die there. I still need to get Street Fighter 6. Just the story mode alone, like, seems like a lot of fun. Cause I don't think I'm good enough to play online anymore. I used to be really good at fighting games. I'm not anymore. Oh, that was a nice mistake right there. How the hell am I supposed to get back up here? No, there was no way to get back up. I like the music. Music's really good. Yeah, you have to really be dedicated to fighting games now. Like, there's just so much. There's so much you gotta do, and there's so much content. Like, my problem with fighting games is, like, I feel like if I wait too long to get a fighting game, then I don't have any chance to play it online. You know, like, I feel like the most fun I have playing online fighting games is like when the game just came out and there's other people who are not good at the game. I'm like, yeah, I'm mediocre and this is awesome. But like, dude, by the time they start coming out with the expansion packs and the season passes, which I absolutely hate as well. I hate the fact that, like, you'll never officially own a fighting game until it's almost done. Until the community's absolutely dead. Because then by the time everything comes out, like, the next installment's coming out. So it's kind of like null and void. So you just have to keep buying all the season passes and getting all the characters. That used to be replay value. It used to be like, you know, you unlock the character, that was almost the game within itself. I'd never forget, like, staying awake, you know, past midnight, being a kid playing Smash Brothers, you know, unlocking the characters. Yeah, see, that's what I've heard about Street Fighter 6. I'm like, oh shit. Was I supposed to jump out of that? Oh, I was supposed to dodge that. I thought that was a movie. Dude straight up shot me. I'm gonna throw bombs at him. Oh, he's not that threatening. No wonder he's got a gun. Yeah, sports car time. Oh. There's really no way to fight back in the car though. Have to go all the way back. Okay, cool. You have to like hit him with the front of your car. That's pretty tough. Oh. I wish they would, I really wish they would, you know, talking about online fighting games, I really wish they would re-release like the combat collection. Man, I'd love to play online like Mortal Kombat 2. That would be awesome. Or Mortal Kombat 1. I used to really like back when it was on the 360, I'd play a lot of the Mortal Kombat 1 online. Sometimes the matches would be like super laggy, but when you had some good ones going, it was a lot of fun. Man, that sucked. Try that again. Oh, geez. Yeah, the Trunks had something, had an edible or something. I keep wanting to, I was just about to say I killed myself thinking about it. I gotta stay on the bottom so I can get that health. Oh shit, see? Yeah. That's what I was trying to do. Oh, come on. That is tough, dude. This is like right there with Donkey Kong Country with the trolleys. Woo! The mine carts, those get pretty wild. But it's all like once you learn the patterns, it all gets predictable and it's not as hard. It's just one of those things you have to just unfortunately keep dying at unless you're really good. I'm not really good. Because I missed the freaking apple. Shit. Oh, come on. Yeah, I wish the car would at least like shoot a missile or something. Come on. That's such a nice car and you... Oh god. Oh, thank goodness. This is nuts. This is pure nuts right here. Holy moly. Oh my god. This is crazy. Is that the, oh my lord. Whew. That got nuts. Holy crap. Okay, I'm in a fight now. And then I die. Dang, man. I hope I don't have to go through that all over again. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Here we go. For some of you guys that missed it, this is a replay. I hate this stage. I hate it so much. It's like the one time I wish I would like use the save state. That would have been it. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Let's save it at least. On that's translation. This is what's cool about the Bonacera is it has an AI translator. So when I hit, like if I play a game that's in Japanese, I can translate it in real time, which is pretty awesome. But I was trying to save the game. Okay. In case I want to go back to that. I'll play a couple more games and then probably call it a night. I do want to thank you guys so much for hopping on. Been playing some really fun stuff. Let's see, I'm trying to think. Let's get some music going while I'm going through some games, trying to figure out what to do. This is a really cool might do Dragon Warrior. Might do Dragon Warrior. Let's see. I want to see if I have yeah, see I got some of the Dragon Ball games. Let's see. I was trying to see if maybe I had I'm in Nintendo. Let's go to Super Nintendo. I wanted to see if I had the Dragon Warrior games or Dragon Quest games on Super Nintendo. Those were really cool. Oh yeah. This is like a Sega lo-fi. This is something from Sonic, but yeah, I love this playlist. It's really, really chill. Let's do this Dragon Quest 1 and 2. This was translated. The fan ROM. That's so cool. Let's see, I'm gonna name myself Zan. We're gonna make this fast. The graphics are like a little bit improved. Like it's, you know, it's obviously a Super Nintendo game, but I really like the sprite work in this one. You'll see when we get into our like fights. They took out the Shakespearean text in this one as well. Which is, you know, I guess some people liked it. Oh, come on. I'm trying to remember that took me back. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've done this in a video game. I do want to play Sandlands Gaming Chick. I'm definitely getting that one. I haven't really seen too much footage on it. I need to maybe watch a couple of trailers, but it was one of those things like I was like, man, I'm gonna play it. Go outside and fight a little bit. I have a couple little fights before we end the night. It really is. Freaking love the music, the Dragon Quest. Boom, hit the slime. I love it. What I loved about it when I was a kid and I'd play Dragon Warrior on the NES, I would like purposely try to see how far I could go before I'd start getting to the monsters that would just kick my ass. Like, how far can I go? I played like that for the longest time. Oh, see, I'm already dead. See, I went too far. You go too far, you die. You should have killed a couple of slime before you did that. Yeah, there you go. Oh, let me get some of these treasure chests. Oh, the door's locked. Can't remember what I need to do. I'm gonna just try to fight some more slimes. Yeah. You guys remember that April Fool's a couple of years ago? That was like a Google map for Dragon Quest, and you like hooked it up to the original Famicom. Man, I wish that was real. Like, that was so cool. Like, yeah, see Google and yeah, a Dragon Quest map. And the guy like blew on the cartridge when he put it in. That was a good. That was the April Fool's that kind of made me sad. Oh, red slime. I'd say another really underrated Dragon Quest game. That was Dragon Quest Swords, which I believe, is that being re-released on the Switch? Or is that just a fever dream I just thought of? But I feel like that game's being re-released. Maybe it's not. I don't know. If it comes out, I predicted it. But yeah, I feel like Swords was gonna have like a revival. Oh shit. Oh yeah, for sure, down Phoenix. All right. I'm just gonna keep dying in Dragon Quest. See. I want to talk to you guys a little bit more before we head out. Hang out in the chat, talk with you guys, because yeah, Gaming Chick, you're right. Like it's crazy to think of how much Toriyama influenced a lot in a lot of that medium. It's crazy. Tried cake. I want some cake. I'm wearing my Dragon Ball shirt right here, Piccolo and Gohan. That I know, Gaming Chick, I know you've seen it. Down Phoenix, have you seen the Dragon Ball Superheroes? If you haven't, I highly recommend it. That was a really good movie. I've always liked it when, oh, a Simpsons reference. Man, I feel so bad. I have a coworker. He watches a lot of movies, and he has like a lot of like stuff he says is like inside jokes to the movies. And I'm just like, what? He's like, oh yes, this movie. You hadn't seen it? And I'm like, no. I realized I've seen a lot of movies, I don't remember them, or I just don't watch a lot of movies anymore. The last movie I sat down and watched was Godzilla -1 on my birthday. It's like weird. But yeah. But I'll binge watch like documentaries on YouTube. That's what it is. That's I could have swore I heard about Dragon Quest swords being talked about somewhere. Yeah, that was during what, the Dragon Quest celebration, I believe. They mentioned something about it. I'm really curious what Dragon Quest is going to be like now. You know, because not like I was saying earlier in the chat, like not only do you have you know, the unfortunate passing of Akira Toriyama, but also the composer passed away a couple of years ago too. So it's going to be really weird, considering this is going to be a Dragon Quest that was supposed to be different from the get-go. It's going to be very interesting. Some Sonic 3 in the background. I was playing Sonic 3 the other day on my CRT. I was like, man, not enough people talk about Sonic 3. Like, Sonic 3 was a really good game. Very good game. They got to. They'll do something. You know, that is one thing about, you know, the Japanese culture I've always admired, is they always paid some sort of tribute in a very unique way. Like with X Japan, they still announced Hide, you know, who was in the band. The band broke up and he passed away while the band was broken up. And when the band got back together, they're like, he's still a member, you know? So when they introduced the bandmates during like their intermission, they'll announce the members in the band, and they'll mention Hide, which is really, really cool. They do that for Taiji as well, because Taiji passed away a couple of years back. Heath, the other bass player, he passed away just a couple of months ago. He had cancer, which was really sad. Yeah, because I mean, Dragon Quest 12 was announced like a while ago, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be some influence for sure, no doubt. Yeah, I think it's all in good hands for sure. It's funny because I was like, I read the news when they were talking about his son taking over, and some people were like, man, I just wish it would end. And like then someone shared the picture of like Toriyama with his son when his son was a baby playing Dragon Quest, and I'm like, yeah, that belongs to his son, dude. Like, and what his son does with it, that's his thing, you know. But there's a lot of money in the Dragon Warrior and Dragon Quest. Well, get my dragons twisted here. Dragon Ball. There's a lot of money in Dragon Ball, so let's hope it's done with respect, you know. Which Sonic is this? This is Chemical Zone. Yep. It's like that stage that I love and hate in Sonic 2. Chemical Zone, oh my god. Once I get past the Chemical Zone in Sonic 2, I'm fine. There's a lot of times though I'll play Sonic 2 and I'll play all the way to the Chemical Zone and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm like, okay, I'm done doing this. Something about that stage where you had to go through the water, it just freaks me out. I'm probably gonna call it a night. I'm gonna go ahead and log out. I want to play some more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, maybe. Either that or I will get up early in the morning and start playing it. I'm off again on Thursday, but I need to start working on some content. I need to work on a new episode of Play and Tell. I need to talk about Infinite Wealth, World of Horror. I need to talk about Slave Zero X. And talk about my CRT as well. I've been playing some more retro on the CRT, and that's been a lot of fun. So I need to talk more about that. But anyway, guys, I believe I want to be doing another live stream on next Monday. I believe. I'll have to double check my schedule. Follow me on Twitter or X. You know, social media at Xander Scullion. Yeah, it's just all social media, TikTok, all that stuff. And I'll keep you guys informed when I'm doing another live stream. But I think I'm going to go and eat some dinner, eat some hamburgers, and then play some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Anyway, guys, hope you have a wonderful night. As always, happy gaming.